welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by the My Reader Minutes. Before I get started, I just want to say that everything on my channel is alleged and, in my opinion, and done for entertainment purposes only. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you joining me on my journey. Now let's get into this. Okay, I wanted to talk to you today about Charnita's World. I've been trying to watch it since it aired last week, Friday. And I had uploaded the app to my Roku. And I don't know if it's the Roku or the app, but the app didn't seem too stable on my Roku. I watched it. I started it like 2 or 3 times and it kept starting over and over again. Each time it would get a little further than it did the last, but I just gave up after the 4th time because it didn't even go as far as it did the first 3 times. So I'm like, okay, maybe the app isn't stable enough, or because it got as far as her being in the salon. And that's right at the beginning, okay? And she came in talking on the phone, then she started talking to her hairdresser, and then the lady came in with the IV to give her some, fluids. And then it kept starting over and over from that point. So that 3rd time when I started it over again, I fast forwarded just to see if I could get past that part. And I fast forwarded to a part, I guess it was her and her husband walking through her old neighborhood. And they were talking about it, but it only stayed on there for like a couple of seconds. And when I say a couple of seconds, I mean like 30 seconds or so. And then it cut off. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I said, well, let me download the app to my Fire Stick, which is what I did today. And I was able to watch the whole thing. It was parts where it did look like it wanted to start over, but it didn't. It was buffering. And I would say that, that has to do with the internet, but I don't have issue. I stream a lot of stuff. That's the only thing that I had a problem with streaming, but it didn't start over, so it did continue on. The episode as a whole, let's just say I understand it's the first episode and first season, and these people are new to this world, I'm assuming, to this industry. And I guess we're following Charnita and all that she has going on in Birmingham. She introduced her husband, Jason. I know she has 2 kids. She has lupus. The only thing that, the first episode is always like the introductory episode. So I'm going to give it a couple of episodes. But I would like to have delved a little more or a little further into the lady that banged her in the face. You know what I mean? Out of the blue, she talks about her husband and her going out on date night, or they just, they don't frequent this club often because they evidently don't stay out that late. But this so happened to be a time when they went to this party and they stayed out till 2 a.m. Well, she didn't say she knew the lady. She just said the lady just came up to her. She knew who she was because she follows her, and she banged her in the mouth. I mean, I would want to get more in depth in what was going on with that, because that seemed like it was an interesting topic. But for the most part, it was just talked about her family, her friends, her house manager, who I guess preps and plans her meals, and gives her exercise tips and exercises with her. Okay, so I mean, that's fine. We got introduced to everybody. I did want to say that her hairdresser with that red hair that she had on kind of reminded me of K. Michelle a little bit. And even the way she was acting, I was like, wow. But when she was in the salon getting her hair done, she had on dark hair. She didn't look like her like that. But in that red hair, she did kind of remind me of K. Michelle, and the way she was carrying herself in the confessional. The only other complaint, I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm not complaining. The only other thing that I think that they could work on, of course, is the filming. The filming needs some, I don't know who's the cameraman or whatever, who's doing that. They need a little more practice. Um, and whoever put it together, who was editing, didn't edit the volumes. The volumes were wrong. Um, a lot of times I couldn't hear what they were saying because the music was too loud. It kind of like overpowered what they were talking about. And I'm like, why do they still have music playing and they're talking? Usually you have music during the transition when you're going from scene to scene, or before the people start talking, and can turn the music down. I mean, it's a lot of editing. Everybody that's into editing would know that, you know, that was a problem for me. I do want to say this one thing though. Um, I'm gonna support. I am gonna support. I don't know if there's anything else on this app that I want to see though. It does have live TV, it looks like, or whatever, but I am gonna support Charnita's World. I'm gonna see where it goes. I did the same thing with Tyler Perry when he came out with his little tide shows, Meet the Browns, and there was another show that he had. Then People Connect were 2 cents. However, over the years, they've gotten a lot better. I don't watch it as much as anymore, but if I happen to turn it on, I will turn on an episode or here or there. But the Tyler Perry episodes weren't that great. But I supported. I mean, most of us did. We supported, even though it wasn't really good. So that's where I am now. Charnita's World. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm going to give it an opportunity to see where it goes. And um, yeah, I'll talk about it every week. So this week we were just being introduced to everybody. We understand the kids are taking swimming lessons. We understand that Charnita works out to work out her joints because of her lupus. She may not work out for a while, but she may get back into it. Um, she loves her husband. He loves her. They have date night. And yeah. Okay. What next week will bring, I don't know. I guess she's a coach. I don't know exactly what she does. I understand, from what I understood, she coaches other businesses and things of that nature. I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see, you know, how she evolves. Okay? I'm here for it. They need to get the jankiness out of the app though, because I don't think it's stable enough to accommodate the traffic that it may be getting. I don't know. We'll see. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments that you have also. And tell me what you think. How do you think it could improve or get better? Peace.